Welcome to Miss Hughes' second grade class chapel. Please pray with me. Dear God, thank you for this day and for bringing us together. Help us to listen, learn, and be kind to everyone. We love you. Amen.
In second grade, we have been learning about the fruits of the Spirit. Mrs. Wardenberg's chapel was about joy. Mrs. Reuter's chapel was about love. And our chapel is about kindness.
Please stand and worship with us as we sing about the fruits of the Spirit.
The fruit of the Spirit's not a coconut. Fruit of the Spirit's not a coconut. If you want to be a coconut, you might as well hear it. You can't be a fruit of the Spirit, cause the fruit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Oh, the fruit of the Spirit's not a banana. The fruit of the Spirit's not a banana. You wanna be a banana, you might as well hear it. You can't be a fruit of the Spirit, cause the fruit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Oh, the fruit of the Spirit's not a watermelon. The fruit of the Spirit's not a watermelon. If you wanna be a watermelon, you might as well hear it. You can't be a fruit of the Spirit, cause the fruit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Oh, the fruit of the Spirit's not a lemon. The fruit of the Spirit's not a lemon. If you wanna be a lemon, you might as well hear it. You can't be a fruit of the Spirit, cause the fruit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Oh, the fruit of the Spirit's not a cherry. The fruit of the Spirit's not a cherry. If you wanna be a cherry, you might as well hear it. You can't be a fruit of the Spirit, cause the fruit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Okay, everybody knows that grapes come in bunches, so everybody get in big bunches. The fruit of the Spirit's not a grape. The fruit of the Spirit's not a grape. You wanna be a grape, you might as well hear it. You can't be a fruit of the Spirit, cause the fruit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. The fruit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control.
In my wrestling and in my doubts, in my failures, you won't walk out. Your great love will lead me through. You are the peace in my troubled sea. Whoa, you are the peace in my troubled sea. In the silence, you won't let go. In the questions, your truth will hold. Your great love will lead me through. You are the peace in my troubled sea. Whoa, you are the peace in my troubled sea. My lighthouse, shining in the darkness, I will follow you. Oh, my lighthouse, I will trust the promise. You will carry me safe to shore. Tomorrow brings. With each morning I'll rise and
Jesus loved to tell stories called parables. Parables are stories that help us understand what God is like. Sometimes his parables were about farmers and coins, and other times about everyday people.
Wait, people like you and me?
Exactly. Regular people who had to make important choices. In today's story, a man was traveling along the road when something really bad happened.
How bad?
Bad enough that he was hurt and needed help.
Oh no, someone helped him right away, right?
Not exactly.
But Ephesians 4:32 tells us to be kind and compassionate to one another. This is not sounding like a story I like. Can't we just read something else?
Don't worry, I promise it has a good ending. Someone makes a choice that changes everything, and it teaches us something amazing about how God wants us to treat others. Just listen, and you'll see.
An expert in God's law came down where Jesus taught one day and asked a question of the Lord to see what he would say.
Love your neighbor as yourself. God says it is word. But just who is my neighbor, the lawyer asked the Lord.
The lawyer loved his fellow Jews, but not Samaritans. He called them dogs and would refuse to even look at them.
Then Jesus told a story of a Jew who had to go on a journey from Jerusalem to the town of Jericho.
On the way, some thieves jumped out. They beat the man until he was bruised and bleeding. Then they grabbed their loot and ran.
The man lay groaned by the road. A temple priest walked near. The man groaned louder, but the priest pretended to not hear.
Perhaps the priest thought, what a shame this man is in distress, but if I stop to ease his pain, my robe will be a mess.
Next day, Levi came along, who helped the temple priest. But when he saw the wounded man, his walking speed increased.
The Levite may have told himself while scurrying away, surely someone else will stop. I don't have time today.
The wounded man grew weaker as the hours dragged on by. If someone didn't help him soon, it looked like he would die.
Then the poor man heard a slow clippity-clop, clippity-clop. A Samaritan was around the bend. Then he made his donkey stop.
The Samaritan did all he could to help his enemy. He bathed and bandaged all his wounds and nursed him tenderly.
When the man was strong enough, the strains all helped him ride on his donkey while he walked slowly by his side.
It was getting very late when, what a welcome sight, they saw a little roadside inn where they can spend the night.
The next day, the Samaritan told the owner of the inn, I'll pay well to nurse the man until I come back again.
Now Jesus asked the lawyer of the three, which would you say truly was a neighbor to the man robbed on his way?
The lawyer said the one who stopped and helped to ease his pain. Then Jesus told the lawyer, now go and do the same.
We can all be good neighbors like the Samaritan that day. Share God's love and kindness with everyone we meet along the way. Jesus told this story to show what real kindness looks like. The hero of the story wasn't the most important person.
It was the one who chose kindness.
He didn't walk away. He stopped, helped, cared, and that's exactly what Jesus wants us to do.
Kindness isn't just a feeling, it's something we do. Luke 6:35 tells us to love our enemies and do good to them.
Did you know kindness is a fruit of the Spirit?
It grows when we spend time with God, and when it grows, it changes how we treat people.
But fruit doesn't grow by itself, right?
Right, a tree needs sunlight and water.
So what's the sunlight for us?
Spending time with God and praying, reading the Bible, praying, and worshiping.
Yes, and prayers like water. When we talk to God, He helps our hearts grow softer and kinder. James 4:8 says, come near to God, and he will come near to you.
So growing in kindness means practicing it. It means choosing kind words instead of mean ones.
It means choosing to forgive instead of staying mad.
And choosing to help instead of walking away.
And every time we choose kindness, it grows a little bigger in us.
We've talked about how kindness grows like fruit.
But fruit isn't just to look at or to eat. Fruit has a seed in it.
And what do seeds do?
They grow more fruit.
Wait, so if kindness is a fruit, then every act of kindness has seeds in it.
That means kindness doesn't just grow, it spreads.
Like when someone smiles at you and it makes you smile at someone else.
Or when someone helps you pick up your books and later you help someone else.
One small act can change someone's whole day.
So if one person chooses kindness, it can change our whole school.
But what about when it's really hard to show kindness?
That's exactly the situation Jesus was talking about.
That must have been really hard for the Samaritan to show kindness to the man who was his enemy.
Yes, Jesus said, "You have heard it that it was said, love your neighbor and hate your enemy. But I tell you, love your enemy and pray for those who persecute you, that you may be children of your Father in heaven."
So I'm really supposed to love my enemy?
Yes, kindness isn't just for people to deserve it. Real kindness shows up when it's hard. Romans 12:20-21 says, "If your enemy is hungry, feed him. Do not overcome by evil, but overcome evil with good."
What if somebody cuts me in line?
Still show kindness.
What if somebody steals my pencil and doesn't give it back?
Still show kindness.
What if somebody doesn't include me at recess?
You got it. Still show kindness. Galatians 6:10 says, "Let us do good to everyone."
Jesus told the lawyer to go and spread kindness just as the Samaritan did. Proverbs 3:3 says, "Let love and kindness never leave you." We would like to hear from our audience. What are some ways you like to spread kindness? By playing with somebody on the buddy bench. By helping somebody when they fall down.
By including somebody at recess.
By making sure everyone has a place to be.
Our class has drawn pictures of ways we can spread kindness to others, and we can't wait to share it with you.
I can be kind by sharing my things with others.
I can show kindness by playing with someone who is sitting on the buddy bench.
I can be kind by sharing my cookies with a friend who doesn't have any.
I can show kindness by helping other people if they spill something in the lunchroom.
I could show kindness by assuring my younger sister.
I can be kind by saying encouraging words to a friend. I can be kind by giving a friend the first time when we are playing video games.
I can show kindness by giving to the poor.
I can show kindness by helping others, by helping someone up who has fell down.
I can show kindness by telling people about how Jesus died for their sins and rose back to life.
I can be kind by reading a book to somebody and thinking about others before myself.
I can be kind by telling others about who God is.
I can show kindness by encouraging others and telling them they can do hard things.
I can be kind and selfless by letting my little sister pick the movie we watch on movie night.
I can spread kindness by reading the Bible to someone who doesn't know God.
I can be kind by complimenting someone to fill up their bucket.
I can be kind by helping someone up and asking if they're okay.
I can show kindness by sharing things with my friends.
I can be kind by including people who feel left out.
I can spread kindness by sharing my money to people who don't have any. Let's choose to stop, help, and care just like the Good Samaritan.
Let's go spread kindness everywhere we go. Ephesians 4:32 says, "Be kind and courageous to one another. Forgive each other, as Christ God forgave you."
Remember, kindness isn't just something we talk about in chapel. It's something we live out every day.
Lucas, you're right. Thanks for giving us such good advice.
Hey, that was a really kind thing to say. Thanks, Auntie Nate. You're really good at encouraging others.
Every kind word plants a new seed, and before you know it, kindness starts growing everywhere.
Let's take a minute to practice kindness. Turn to someone next to you and give them a compliment. Now we would like to invite our 5th grade buddies to come sing one last song. Please stand and sing with us.
worship the God who is. We worship the God who evermore will be. He opened the prison doors. He parted the raging sea. My God, He holds the victory. Yeah. There's joy in the house of the Lord. There's joy in the house of the Lord today. And we won't be quiet. We shout out your praise. There's joy in the house of the Lord. Our God is surely in this place. And we won't be quiet. We shout out your praise. Yeah. We sing to the God who heals. We sing to the God who saves. We sing to the God who always makes a way. 'Cause He hung up on that cross, then He rose up from that grave. My God, still rolling stones away. There's joy in the house of the Lord. There's joy in the house of the Lord today. And we won't be quiet. We shout out your praise. There's joy in the house of the Lord. Our God is surely in this place. And we won't be quiet. We shout out your praise. We were the beggars, now we're royalty. We were the prisoners, Now we're running free. We are forgiven, accepted, redeemed by His grace. Let the house of the Lord sing praise. We were the beggars, now we're royalty. We were the prisoners, now we're running free. We are forgiven, accepted, redeemed by His grace. Let the house of the Lord sing praise. We're gonna shout out your praise.